In this video here, I'm going to show you how I actually make the pawpaw pudding since we've gathered them in the woods now. And obviously this is on another day from when we gathered. And I'll show you how I make that pudding with some milk and cornstarch thickener. And I'll show you how I put it together in layers with the whipped topping and cream cheese and things. Okay, here are the pawpaws. And this one is ripe and soft, and this one is, and there's one more. And I don't think I need more than 3 of these to make a nice little pudding for our dessert tonight. I'm going to be peeling these. I'll let you watch as I do that. There you can see all the big seeds that are in it. So I'll be taking those seeds out and putting the rest of it in this pot right here. I guess you just dig them out. Still a big seed in there. So that's why they reseeded to a real little pawpaw grove there in the woods that I showed you, because there's so many seeds, big seeds in there. But that's a whole thing of pawpaw flesh. Another seed. I've never done this before, but I guess that's how I do it. We used to eat them, but I never cooked them. They smell like a banana. Somehow they have a smell like a banana. And they taste really good. But the texture is like an avocado, if that makes any sense. If you've ever done avocados, the texture would remind you of an avocado. All right, just a few more seeds, then I'm done with this one. That's just a little one. You always want to wait until these are soft. You can see that one. You can actually make your fingerprint in it. And you never want to eat these if they're not nice and soft. I'm not sure how they would taste if you ate them green, but I never did. You just wait till they're soft. And I'm excited to taste this pudding. All right, there's all the peelings off. And now we'll break that up. Look at that, you can see those big seeds in there. I guess I just kind of squish them out. And this one I'm going to taste. Very nice. Wow, that tastes awesome to think that comes right off the farm. And I have a 1/2 cup sugar that I'm going to smash with these pawpaws. And the rest I'll put in the vanilla pudding. I'm going to make homemade vanilla pudding. That's sugar. they look like bananas, don't they? So I'm going to take this out of this pot and make my vanilla pudding in here. I'll scrape it into this little measuring cup. And when you make pawpaw bread and you put this in instead of bananas, it looks almost exactly like bananas once they're smashed up like this. So let's do the pudding right now. Okay, now we are ready to put the milk in here. And I am going to use a 1 cup measure. And I am going to measure in 4 cups of milk. And the rest of the milk. That's 4 cups. And now the rest of the sugar goes in here. And a cap full of vanilla. And a pinch of salt. Maybe 2 pinches. And now we'll take this and bring it to a boil, put it on the stove. Put this bar on high. And we'll bring that to a boil. And then I'll put a cornstarch mixture in there and thicken it with that. And here is 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I'll just pour some milk in here and stir it with this wire whisk until I have kind of like a pudding texture here, and I will put it in there and use it for my thickener. Now our filling is thick, and I'm gonna pour it into this pitcher so I can put it in cold water because I'm in a hurry. I want it to cool off so I can put the pudding together. So I'll put it in here first to get it cool. That's homemade vanilla pudding. All right, now we're gonna set it in cold water. And here I have some cold water, and I'm going to put some ice in it. I'll put this glass of ice in this cold water right here and set it in there.
To speed things up, I added more ice and water in the bowl.
And let it cool off. Okay, here is a loaf of pawpaw bread that I made. I made it exactly like banana bread, but I used pawpaws instead of bananas. So I'm going to cut some of this up to put in layers with whipped topping and this vanilla pudding and the pawpaws that I smashed up. So let's cut this bread for now. The pudding is cooling. And my pawpaws are here. Now we're gonna cut up this pawpaw loaf. I'm just gonna make 2 servings from this loaf. And how I do that is I cut it like 2 serving slices. I'll use this cutting board to cut my 2 slices. I made 2 slices off of this loaf right here. And it even smells like pawpaw. So let's chunk these up in little chunks. All right, there it is, all chunked up. All right, here's the whipped topping, here's the garnish, and this one, and here's the glasses I'm going to put them in for our pudding, and here is the pawpaw sauce or pureed pawpaw. There's a plate full that are not ready yet, so I'll just let those sit yet until they ripen. And I just can't believe that I am making pudding. And here's my pawpaw bread and the vanilla pudding that I made. I'm going to layer this pudding and I'm gonna let you watch. I just can't believe that we came to this point. I envisioned this when we were out on the gator ride gathering pawpaws. We have eaten them just in the woods, peeled off the peeling, just like you saw us do. But I've never taken them and making pudding or making something to eat like this. So we are going to put them together and see what they taste like. Now my first step is going to be taking this little dessert plate, glass, whatever you call it, and put a layer of cake in the bottom, and then I'll layer it with pawpaw pudding, vanilla pudding, and whipped topping, and we'll have this cake. I'm sure you could also make like a delight and crush graham crackers with a little bit of sugar and melted butter. You could probably put that in a cake pan and make like a pawpaw delight with it if you wanted to. But I decided not to heat these pawpaws. Somehow I thought it would be like bananas or something. I was afraid they'd turn dark if they got hot. So I'm just going to use them raw like this with sugar and layer them, and I think we'll get a better pawpaw taste like that. I think the heat will chase some of the rich taste away. So that's why I'm doing it like that. Anyway, let's do it. Right. Now, we'll have this glass here, and I'll put some of these squares in there, pawpaw bread squares, and kind of chuck them down in there. And then I'll put a tablespoon of the pudding or so in there. It won't hold a lot. Homemade vanilla pudding. And then I'll put a little bit of the pawpaw stuff on top, this crushed pawpaw. I'll put some maraschino cherries on top after I put some store-bought whipped topping on. I guess you could add that throughout the serving glass too. You could add whipped topping and have it mixed throughout. And now the cherries. So how does that look? I think it looks yummy. I still have some cut bread left and some pudding, a little bit of pawpaw, and once these are right, we'll use those. And I never used this. I didn't know if I would use this one or not, but you could use this. I decided not to. Now I'm going to put spoons in here. I have these long-handled spoons, and I'll just slide it down in there like that. And now this one. There. Now we're ready to taste it. Don't they look yummy? Just look at this. Oh my goodness. Who thought you could get that from the woods? Not all of it's from the woods, but the pawpaws. I love it. Show you. It's from this to this. Okay, pawpaw pudding, here we come. We're gonna see if it's any good or not, but it should be with homemade vanilla pudding. And my husband just came home, so this is kind of a treat for us. He was gone most of the week. Anyhow, do you think you'll like it?
I don't know. I like pawpaws. And I was just in the woods today again, and I think the squirrels and the deer got the rest of them. I think we got these.
So there's no more there to pick.
So yeah, I like to taste it, and I'm sure you told them how you made that. But
Yep.
that there is.
That's
Wow.
the vanilla pudding, the yellow is the pawpaw, and of course you have to put these maraschino cherries on there and make it look nice too, especially when you're going to show other people what it is.
So you seen how she made it, how we picked them, what we went through. Now, to end this, we have to have a taste of it to see if it's all right.
For the cake, the pawpaw cake that I made right here, you can see the cake. I haven't on the board here yet. I cut it in cubes, this right here. And you can find the banana bread recipe anywhere and just use pawpaw. Just smash them up like you saw me do on the video. Oh.
Can I try it?
So this is what happens when you go to the woods on a drive and you've got more time than sense.
Oh my. Nice.
Is it sweet?
Nice.
Mmm.
How much sugar is in this? Wow.
About a heaping half cup of sugar in this. But there's pudding I didn't use. There's enough for 4 servings. Mmm. Can you taste the pawpaw in it?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of got like a banana, maybe a pumpkin cross,
Avocado, pumpkin.
maybe avocado texture.
Yeah, avocado texture, but it tastes like pumpkin, almost like pumpkin, banana and pumpkin.
By the way, I'm a professional taster. If you have anything that you like for me to taste, just send it to us, and I'll taste it for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is very nice. Well, I kind of feel guilty tasting this and having you all see this.
Oh, we forever eat, don't we? Make food but we never did this, so you never know what you get into when you go gathering pawpaws.
How is that some people eat to live and some live to eat? Huh? What is the difference there? Do you know? If you eat to live, that means you're just eating to survive. If
Right.
you live just to eat, I don't know where you come in.
Well, you gotta eat to live, so I don't know where your debate is. I guess it depends if you use what you got or if you always have to be buying everything.
But what do our viewers, where do they find pawpaws?
Probably more down south than north. Pawpaws is something that grows more down south, isn't it?
Yeah,
The southern
I was
states
in
would have
Tennessee
that.
and Kentucky in the last couple weeks, and I seen a pawpaw like this. They were selling them for $3 and $4.
A piece.
Yeah, a piece. This is a nice one, and we had some that were bigger than this, but it's just a specialty fruit. I guess why I like it is because it's grown in the wild among the coyotes and the wolves and the bears and
The skunks
the squirrels, the
and
deer.
the squirrels. Yeah,
It's very nice.
It is very nice. And I made it with cane sugar.
Oh yeah.
It's cane sugar and it doesn't get to your bloodstream as fast as granulated sugar.
I like it. I really like it.
That whipped topping.
Not just because my wife made it. If my wife wasn't here, I'd tell you it's very nice. In Kenya, we always said very sweet.
Very sweet.
Very sweet. Manyang. Much.
Kabisa.
Madrone. Kabisa, yes. Madrone, big. Big sweet.
Wow.
I think for a diabetic, that's all I can handle right there. But it's nice. Thank you. Thank you for making this.
Yeah.
Leave a
It was
comment
fun.
for Becky. She worked very hard this afternoon on getting this all together and getting this all ready and picking. By the time we were picking them, gathering up, shaking the trees to this. It's a
Well, he
process.
picked them, as you saw. So I made the pudding. That's usually the deal we have.
Tell us
But-
what you think.
Yeah, to let us know what you think.
Sometimes we get busy. We don't. We're slow at answering our comments, but we do read them. We love having you give us a comment, give us a like, and or a dislike, or tell us what you don't like. But I don't know what there would be that they wouldn't like about you. I think you seem to really like our videos when the two of us are on here, and we really wanted to bring this to you
I do too.
alive. And so Becky did all the work. Thank you for doing that.
My
And,
pleasure. My pleasure
I hope
indeed.
you like it. Hope you can find a pawpaw. It's a little bit late. I went and checked my trees just today, last of September here, and they were gone. They're just waiting, animals are, and getting them.
As soon as they're soft, it's such a nice, sweet treat. It's almost as sweet as an apple. It doesn't have the tart of an apple, but
Did you show them how the seeds were inside the pawpaw?
yeah. So thank you for watching. Thank you for waiting out the process until we got some bread baked and some pudding cooked and made. So
I hope
Thank
we
you.
made you hungry. Eat something healthy. Thank you very much for watching this.
thank you. And now for our latest episode with baby Tommy. He has been here at our house different times, and I want to share with you the good times that we have. There he goes. Yay, the horsey.
Go back there.
Look at these big logs. The action is on. baby. That is not good. There it goes. Can you get it?
Then we're going to be done.
I feel bad that we're not doing one.
I know. Well, I was going to this, or else I was going to finish. And that little the only reason it turned was because it was all in. Yeah.
Well, let's do it next week once you get ready.
You know the
Don't put it in your mouth. It's Bucky back.
We'll do more later.
Let's go stack
Do we want to get those to Bichangas?
Yeah. Bring everything in, and we're done for now.
Such a good backer-upper. Bobby and Papa. Oh, don't hit the winder. Hey! Way up high! Woo! He's like, get me off of there!
That's
The small one is very expensive.
Time to
So what
eat.
about the big one?
Tabby, want a drink?
Something like that. They had propane tank to fill it. This one anywhere from between what,
He's
5 and
eating
1200.
potatoes. Oh, are you
a year.
okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I don't know, really.
About $600-700 for a fill.
A year, yeah. Right? Or a year?
Yummy.
No, about a year. It's probably $1,500.
1,500. One in Knoxville and one in Pigeon Forge.
It's all good.
What were you saying?
The same. Mom definitely spoils them.
He's a big boy. Wow. Clap for Tabby. Clap for Tabby. Oh.
Yay!
All right, let's tear.
And look at my new cleaner. He is done eating and we let him down to go play, and this is what he found in my laundry room. So he is being entertained while we finish our supper. We had homemade bread from the freezer and strawberry jam that I made last year from the freezer. I had made beef in the crock pot and potatoes and beets and a little bit of this and that, and the neighbor man brought us some watermelon, so that's what we fed them for supper after they helped us cut our wood for the fireplace this winter. It was so nice that they had time to come and help us. Beautiful fall evenings is what we're having right now, and getting ready for winter, I guess. And lovely times spent together as a family. So, may God bless you richly, and thank you for watching and subscribing to our channel again. Bye-bye, friends. See you in the next video.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of